So, hearty welcome to our part number 5 in this series, how to witness about Jesus Christ. How can we give testimony? You know, very important is one point. When you are, for example, as a witnesses in a judgment, then it's only your duty to tell what you have seen. For example, an accident. When when you are asked, what have you seen? Yeah, I've seen the red car coming from that side and the blue car came from that side and crash. And when they ask you, how many people were in that car? I don't know. Yeah, how many people were in the other car? No idea. You have only the duty to tell what you know. Nothing more. And this is very important for us. When we give testimony of Jesus Christ, you must have the courage to say, I don't know. But there are some things you know. It's only your job to say what you know. So have the courage to testify who Jesus is, what he has done on the cross. And when you make personal experiences, tell it. And you must not be afraid about those people who come with clever questions. When they ask you, yeah, but can you explain evolution? And hey, I don't know. Can you explain this and that? I don't know. Don't feel ashamed. Don't feel poor because of that. This is not your job. You must stand there freely with joy and say, I don't know, but what I know I will tell you. You can read John chapter 9. We have the same situation there. A blind man was healed by Jesus Christ and the religious people came to him. Who has healed you? How has he done that? And he always say, I don't know, I don't know. But he's very clear in what he knows. I was blind and I can see. And he asked then when they started again, tell us how? And he said, hey, I have explained already everything. Do you also want to become his followers? Boah, then they became angry. So you can have the same courage. Read the story in John chapter 9. Wonderful to see. I want to help you with a little graphic. This is a tie, kravatku, and it can help you to prepare your testimony. You know, this tie starts with a pillow. It's showing the direction in the testimony. You can start with the words, I want to tell you what Jesus Christ has done for me. Short start. Then first point, I was a sinner. In my heart was darkness. Second point, but then I realized Jesus Christ, he died on the cross to save me from sin. And I repented to him. And part number 3 is the result. And he has forgiven me, he has pardoned me. I know that I am saved. And again a pillow, a direction. And that's why I tell you, take time for Jesus. He can save you too. Or another testimony. You know, maybe my testimony, I told it very often about the knife when I was working in the disco. I could tell this very fast. Very often I was telling this testimony in a very long time. I can say, I can tell you how Jesus has saved my life. I was working in the disco as a bouncer and a man attacked me with the knife. I had no chance to defend myself and I cried into myself, Jesus help. And the man stood in front of me stiff like a stone. It was a miracle. Jesus has saved me. That's why I tell you, believe in Jesus. So you can give a testimony very short. Or I will tell you how Jesus has healed me. I was ill, sick, but I prayed to Jesus Christ and I healed me. That's why I tell you, believe in Jesus. Or I was doubting in the Bible, but I started to read the Bible myself, and then it happened. God talked to me. I realized it's the truth. That's why I started to read my Bible more intensely, and I found so many other interesting points. That's why I tell you, read the Bible yourself. So you can use this as an example how to prepare your testimony, so that when you come into the different situations, you can tell the people very shortly, because sometimes we don't have so much time. In a short discussion, in a train maybe, or in a bus, or in a park when we sit beside of a person. But even the hardest atheist, when you say, hey, give me only 20 seconds. And I want to tell you something. I was doubting in Christ myself, but I started to read the Bible, and God was talking to me by that, and this has changed my life totally. That's why I tell you, read the Bible yourself. And let Him with that words. It's only our job to confess Jesus. It's wonderful to confess Jesus. It's wonderful to confess biblical truth. It is filling our life wholly. This is my next topic. Tomorrow I want to tell you how you can come to the fullness of the Spirit, to the full power of Jesus Christ. Let me tell you this tomorrow. Heartily welcome.